This is a big moment in life for me. I'm packing up and leaving my parents' house for the first time in my entire life. I'm not going to be living in this room anymore. I'll be further away from my family, friends, cats. It's pretty stressful, but I'm also excited as hell to move. Why am I excited, you ask? Well, because I'm moving to the biggest city in Canada, baby. Toronto. Downtown Toronto, to be exact. After months and months of looking for a place that also wouldn't make me completely bankrupt, one extremely lucky Facebook post buying later, I was able to find this place right here.
This is the new place.
It's not the biggest, fanciest, and may not have an oven, but it's the first place I can call my own, and it has a ton of room makeover potential. But first, let me show you why I picked Toronto.
Oh my god, wow. Dude. Wow.
Some of it is real bone, some of it's real, and some of it is not.
That's pretty sweet.
No.
Whoa.
That's pretty cool.
Okay, let's bring it back to the room. First was bringing a lot of boxes up way too many stairs with the help of the bros and my dad. Next, I need to start up my kitchen a little bit, and thankfully, my parents were nice enough to bless me up with a good amount of kitchenware. After that, me and my dad got to assembling a new chair sent out to me by FlexiSpot, the C7 Pro. The setup was fairly easy. A big part of that was my dad helping. Everything is very solid and sturdy. The chair had a crazy amount of options for adjustability, and we actually needed to pull out the manual for it.
What do you think?
I like it. I really like that.
That back support?
Flexible back support?
It's very comfortable and will fit the room quite well. Then, I packed my clothes away in my closet.
Underwear coming in.
Got a little bit of cleaning done, and took some things out of the wall. Next was setting up a projector screen I wanted to put in the wall. It took a lot of trial and error and a lot of drilling to the wall. Don't tell my landlord. But we got it up, and I think it turned out quite well. After that was unboxing my new projector sent out to me from BenQ. They've blessed me up with an X3100i. It is designed for gaming with extremely low input lag and will look amazing with its 4K HDR capabilities and 100% color accuracy for watching movies. It also came with Android TV, which I think was a nice touch.
I like that.
It looks really cool with the design. My favorite color is orange, so needless to say, I'm a big fan. My dad was quite interested as well when I was showing it to him.
It's supposed to be like,
It has more speakers than my first car.
it's
Then, I had discovered an ant problem in the apartment, and they weren't paying rent. So, me and my dad had to set up some ant traps.
It's just wax paper, and we're just going to put a couple of drops of that stuff. The ants come and eat it.
Now, it was time for the biggest hurdle. That was deep cleaning the apartment.
It's time to clean. I'm taking this pretty serious.
There was an insane amount of dust and dirt everywhere. First was cleaning the kitchen, with an incredible amount of dust and grease at the top of the kitchen cabinets.
This is what it looks like after.
My god, what a difference.
And cleaning an insane amount of dust off my lampshade. I also added a new color changing bulb, and set up this new big orb light I got.
Okay.
Oh, it's really bright.
Okay, so the cleaning was done, and it was time to go pick up some new things. Where else to go but good ol' IKEA.
We're headed to IKEA.
IKEA.
And my girlfriend Katie was nice enough to come along with me on this endeavor. Right when we got through the doors, the food court looked absolutely delightful, so we made a stop there first.
Oh, yummy. I get some lingonberry in the chalice.
Okay, I'm ranking the Swedish, what's the name of it?
It's like a dame cake or something.
Yeah, it's got almond and chocolate, and I haven't found a dessert I haven't liked, but let's see if I like this.
It's like,
Is it?
it's really good.
Once we inhaled our Swedish cuisine, we headed off to get the new supplies needed for my room.
It does fit you pretty well.
I ended up getting a cool little bear light,
I want to see what it's like when
Dude.
it's on. You're gripping.
I'm gonna get this little guy so soft.
some nice poster frames,
1, 2.
a cool traffic mirror,
It does look pretty cool.
a lampshade cover, a floor lamp,
Yeah.
and after a lot of unnecessary searching later,
I am so confused right now.
some mirrors that will fit nicely into my room.
Yay. Successful IKEA mission. Woo.
Now, back at the apartment, me and Katie moved my bed to a better spot in my room. Then, I used the new space in my room to build my new standing desk, sent out to me by FlexiSpot, the E7 Plus. This desk is incredibly solid. It was a bit of a process for me and Katie to build it, but we ended up getting it done. Then we attached it to a nice dark bamboo countertop. The 4 legs are really great to hold a lot of weight. It can lift up to 540 pounds. Me and my dad figured we would test it out.
Pretty strong table. I am 800 pounds.
And it was actually super stable, moving us up and down. Next, I tried building out the rest of my setup. First was my dual monitor mount with my 2 monitors. One, an LG 27-inch gaming monitor, the other, a BenQ 27-inch 4K editing monitor. Did all the cable management, unboxed and set up my laptop stand. Had a bit of a moment moving the monitors again. My mistake. Set up my fake plants, large mouse pad, MX Master Mouse, my Biodynamic DT770 headphones, and built a new custom keyboard sent out to me by Acco. Their Mod 007B HE with their creamy yellow Pro switches, which sounds really great.
Very nice.
Is it a Bluetooth connection?
It does have a Bluetooth connection. You're right.
Along with that, I also got their red Fuji keycap set, which I think looks really cool. After I got the keycaps on the keyboard, it sounded so good. Then, realized my laptop would only work with one of my screens.
Unfortunately, it will only go to 1 monitor and not 2. So I am going to have to readjust all of this.
So, I had to disassemble the monitor stand. Decided to keep my BenQ monitor and use the nice stand that it came with. Did some adjusting, and after that, the setup was complete. Okay, so the desk was done, but I still needed to sort out setting up the projector. And this time, I needed some help from my dad and my Uncle Tom, the absolute best in the business. They built me the perfect stand for my projector. They measured it out, cut everything to the right size, put on the finishing touches, and it came out really good. I asked them to make it this size so it could fit nicely on the cabinet in my room, as to not take up much space in the apartment. Now, it was time to set everything up properly for the projector. First was moving the table out of the corner, folded it up, and dusted it as well. Next, we cut out a tablecloth for the top of the cabinet because it was in kinda rough shape. Once it was cut out, we adjusted it nicely, put it on the stand, set up my PS5 that went perfectly with the projector, plugged everything in, pulled down the screen, and turned on the projector for the first time. I immediately got distracted and started playing The Last of Us. It looked so good on the projector. The response time was excellent, the colors were amazing, the speakers on it were really good, and I think it fit the room quite well, even given the small size. I also played some Call of Duty Zombies and got way too invested. And figured I would watch some movies as well. Now, back at home, my mom helped me pick up some nice plants for my room.
The one plant I think you'd like is that African violet plant with the purple flowers.
This one here?
Yeah, the purple flowers.
I was kind of thinking of getting a bigger one for beside my desk that kind of stands.
Okay. Because
If we have any.
that one's a peace lily over there. These are the spider plants. Spider plants are really good because they purify the air. So that's the air plant. You have to water it once a week.
Okay, plant's done. Yeah.
Next was sorting out my bed. I washed some nice new satin sheets I got. Then, when I brought them up to Toronto with me, made my bed with them, and had the best sleep of my life.
I'm gonna pass out. But all new sheets on. It looks good.
The next day, my dad helped me set up the new set of mirrors I got from IKEA. After that, we got some new posters into the frames I got from IKEA. I got this really nice set of MF Doom posters. I love his music and thought they looked really cool. However, we did have to cut some of them to size to fit correctly into the frames.
Oh yeah, that looks a lot better.
I also got this really nice Cowboy Bebop poster that we framed as well. I love the show, what can I say? Along with that, this really cute 20 Things to Remember Today poster. And
Okay, this one I'm most proud of.
the poster I knew was going to be the most important.
That's a fireplace.
The Tres Hombres, the Three Amigos, the toughest sheriffs around.
It's a meowdy partner.
Then we got right to designing the room. First was above the fireplace. I had picked up this really cool parking sign and thought it would go perfectly with the room. Put one of the plants up, hung up the Three Amigos, put up the big orb light, and another one of the plants for some extra greenery. Next was unboxing and hanging out my traffic mirror from IKEA. Got that sorted, and then me and my dad hung up all the posters and paintings in the apartment. Then I got my towels hung up in my bathroom. Next, me and Katie hung up some nice curtains. After that was setting up my lighting. First was plugging in my bulb light above my fireplace. Next was building my standing lamp I picked up from IKEA and put in a Govee color changing light bulb.
Whoa.
Which I think looks quite nice.
Whoa.
The third light was my little bear gun that I had to unbox and put the batteries in.
Oh my god.
It is incredibly cute and probably my favorite out of them all. It was made for a bedside table.
Pretty cute, right?
That's so
Pretty cute.
Next was unboxing and setting up this fourth light I got, which was this cute little mushroom light that fit perfectly in my cabinet. The last, but certainly not least light I got, my fifth one,
Oh my god, it's so bright.
which is this blue little toast light that was absolutely essential for my kitchen. Then, hid the cables around my nightstand, hung up the last bit of clothing, set up this nice body pillow I got, and did the final touches of making my bed with Katie. Put this nice candle by my nightstand. Then, me and Katie built this really cool Lego Porsche that I was really excited about building. And turned out pretty sweet if you ask me. Once it was done, I made sure to set it out by my nightstand. And finally, after all that work, moving out of my parents' house for the very first time, and moving to the biggest city in Canada. From checking out the place for the very first time, all the way to now, the apartment was finally finished, and I was so happy with how it turned out.
Make sure to subscribe and check out Matt's Twitch and Instagram. Okay, goodbye.